So we have two key data initiatives that we're working on. One is the Police Data Initiative, which really is about openness and transparency. So it asks police departments to open up data on policing, so things like use of force, officer-involved shootings, citizen complaints, to really try to facilitate a different kind of conversation between police departments and the communities that they serve.
Miami-Dade was they trained in something called crisis intervention training, which is to train law enforcement how to recognize sign of mental health crisis and safely stabilize the situation. So over 5 years, Miami-Dade have received 50,000 calls for service for people in mental health crisis. They've only made 109 arrests, diverted 10,000 people to services, and left approximately 40,000 people right where they were, which is probably in many cases the best case scenario.
And then Data-Driven Justice, which is a project that I'm leading right now, which is really focused on using data to identify some of our community's most highly vulnerable individuals, people with serious mental illness who tend to cycle repeatedly through jails and hospitals and other systems. And what we're seeing is that because they touch these multiple systems, receive very fragmented and uncoordinated care and extraordinary costs for the jurisdictions. So we're actually working with a number of jurisdictions now to combine data across those systems, identify those individuals who are most in need of services, and then actually linking them to those community-based services to try to prevent them from landing in jail. Conferences like these are so amazing because there's such extraordinary data talent in the world. And what we really see at the White House is there are people who care deeply about the issues that affect everyday Americans and are trying to figure out what is the way that they can bring their unique skill set to take these problems on. And I think bringing people together in a conference like this to talk about the issues that they care about and to talk with that very specific lens of what is the role that data can play in solving these very complex problems really can only help figure out the best ways that we can work together. I think some of the challenges that we really face are that our two worlds, data and technology and complex social problems, haven't quite figured out how to integrate as well as they could.